Hedera Hashgraph will never beat Bitcoin. Never. It's simply not going to happen. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I already responded to that video in a stitch, but I'm shadow banned and it's going to get no views, and I want to address some other things I didn't get to mention. When anyone says, this is going to be bigger than Bitcoin, or this is going to run the world, or dominate the space, or this and that, 9 times out of 10, it's just not going to happen. Look at XRP. The same thing's happening to Hedera Hashgraph. For all of the blowhardy gusto about XRP and all of the shilling I saw on all of my videos, it didn't matter. The price didn't do shit. It didn't matter that BitBoy shilled it to the fucking moon. It didn't do shit. You have to look and realize at where the money is going in crypto, and it's certainly not there, and it's certainly not HBAR. There's a reason why Phantom beat them at their own game. If you are an absolute newbie to crypto and you don't know what you're doing, this video is for you. It's going to be a 3-minute video, so strap in, but it's going to be complete start to finish, the beginner's guide to crypto. First things first, you need to understand that we are in the tail end of an insane bull market that is going to be ripping over the next couple of months. I mean, really life-changing stuff. But this is short term, so don't be surprised when next year your investments are down 50% if you buy and hold. If you're going to be investing right now, you have to understand that we are in a short-term price explosion, and you could be left holding the bag if you're not careful. But keep in mind, the real money is made during the bear market, so if you stick around, it will be more than worth it. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, if you want to get started today, this is what you should do. Whether you're on a phone or computer, I highly recommend signing up for Coinbase and getting Coinbase Pro as well. If you have an account with one, you have an account with the other, but they don't make it very well known. I highly recommend Coinbase Pro because the fees are much lower. However, you can earn a lot of free crypto just by watching videos on the main Coinbase app. Coinbase is what's known as a fiat on-ramp. It's the only exchange I link my bank account to and actually buy cryptocurrency through. There's a link in my bio if you want to get it and get some free Bitcoin just to start. After signing up on Coinbase or an equivalent exchange, I highly recommend everybody goes and downloads CoinMarketCap. It lists all the cryptocurrencies by market cap from 1 to 10,000 or whatever it's at now. And they will also tell you what the cryptocurrencies do. There are links to everything you need to know about each individual project, so you can make an informed decision based on reading their website, their white paper, and just looking into the project in general. So now you've made an educated purchase in cryptocurrency. How can you track your portfolio? You're going to use FTX, formerly Blockfolio. It is the best industry-leading free crypto portfolio tracker. I used it. I've used it since 2017. They actually link to several different exchanges, or you can just manually input your purchases. Very useful. And finally, to keep up with the news in the space, I highly recommend using CryptoPanic.com. It is a news aggregator from all of the major cryptocurrency news sources, so you're never behind on the current events. And that's about it. If you're a complete beginner in cryptocurrency, what I just told you is enough to get you started. Now, I could go into detail about different exchanges, DeFi, MetaMask, Web 3.0, but if you know nothing, I know this can be a lot to take in all at one time. However, if you've made it to the end of the video, then you're already ahead of 99% of everybody else. So congratulations and welcome to the world of cryptocurrency. I just spent $28,000 buying 2 Bitcoin miners. And let me explain why. There has never been a better time in recent memory to start mining Bitcoin. Europe's energy crisis is ongoing, and Kazakhstan literally turned off their country's internet, which means the hash rate for Bitcoin is about to see a bit of a nosedive, which means Bitcoin will be easier to mine, which means it will be more profitable to mine. Now, I pulled the trigger on these specifically because I got them for a discount, and that discount was through the Blockchain Miners Club NFT collection, of which I am a holder. I told you guys about them last year at a floor price of around 0.1 Ethereum, and anybody who holds a Blockchain Miners Club NFT can actually purchase a discounted Bitcoin miner and get deals on hosting fees. For that and a variety of other reasons, they are now my favorite NFT collection, and I'll let you know how the mining goes. There are 3 free airdrops you can claim right now that could be worth thousands of dollars. Airdrops have been a recent trend in crypto, and over the last couple of months, I personally have claimed all of these and have made thousands from them. If you've ever bought or sold any NFTs on OpenSea, you can claim your SOS tokens on the OpenDAO. If you've ever paid any Ethereum gas fees, you can claim your gas tokens at GasDAO. If you've ever interacted with any decentralized applications, you can claim the Radar airdrop at DappRadar. But I think there's a bigger one coming, and I just spoke to Business Insider about it a few days ago. There has been a lot of rumors about a potential MetaMask airdrop, and that could be worth anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand depending on how much you've used it and how much you keep in your MetaMask. The team has been hinting at this over the last couple of months, and it's something I'm keeping an eye out for in 2022. Are we in a confirmed bear market yet? Not exactly, and here's why. Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market has seen a sharp downturn over the recent energy crisis and Russia-Ukraine situation. Shout out to Joshua Jake for covering that, go follow the homie. As well as the coronavirus cases reaching new all-time highs in the United States. So it's fair to say there is a ton of external pressure on the crypto market right now. However, I don't think we've seen what a true bear market looks like. The NFT market has been exploding. OpenSea did over $1 billion in volume over the last 4 days. Crypto slows, NFTs grow. Remember that, it's going to be important. This is how markets work, in cyclical nature. However, these external factors on crypto can have negative impacts in the short term. But if you ask me, I'm not too worried because Nancy Pelosi has been buying a ton of stocks. My next investment into the Metaverse is a AAA game utilizing some of Microsoft's groundbreaking technology. It's called Fight of the Heroes, or FODA for short, and it's aiming to be one of the first AAA blockchain games on the market. They've got an absolutely massive Telegram and Twitter, with some serious engagement behind it. They dropped their first teaser trailer about a month ago, and it's sitting around 35,000 views and climbing. Their IDO is happening in February, and their game alpha is releasing before that. And I managed to get you guys some whitelist spots for that IDO. I've been trying for a while to see what I can do to help you guys get into these IDOs, so if you're interested, come join the Kryptonite Discord because there's a bunch more coming. Crypto pre-sales are hard to get into, but they are one of the best ways to make money. And I think FODA is an extremely strong project, and I'm excited to see what their metaverse turns out like. There's been a cryptocurrency that I've talked about in the past that is slowly sneaking up the rankings, and that cryptocurrency is Harmony One. What you're looking at behind me is the graph of the total value locked in the Harmony ecosystem, and you can see it's absolutely skyrocketed to over $1 billion in total. The price has reflected that, up 91% in the last month. But is it done? I don't think so. We see these trends of TVL growth in a lot of cryptocurrencies, and $1 billion really isn't that much TVL. This is what I mean by watching the trends in crypto. So to answer your question, I am a fan of Harmony One, although I did sell out of my position a few months ago. I am looking at re-entering if this price can come back down a little bit, because I think that this ecosystem has a long way to go. As always, if you follow the money, the gains will come. Good luck. Everybody, today is a day I have waited for a very, very long time. It has now been officially over 4 years since XRP's last all-time high in price, and it has never gotten anywhere close since then. And in celebration, I want to pop this non-alcoholic sparkling grape juice with you. Mazel tov. Wow. Well, that didn't exactly go as intended, but this is the first bottle I've ever popped, so, can you really blame me? Anyways, cheers to another 4 years of terrible price action. Shit's bussin'. By now, I'm sure everybody's heard that Eminem purchased this NFT for almost $500,000. He's the most recent celebrity to pick up a Bored Ape from the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and they have officially become more expensive than CryptoPunks. NFTs are going mainstream whether you like it or not, and you can tell that by the sales volume on OpenSea, and January is shaping up to be even bigger. But this video isn't for the NFT addicts. This one is for the NFT haters. If you despise NFTs, tell me why. Why does it bother you so much? I mean, a few months ago, a very popular game called Cookie Run was trying to add NFTs to their game, and it sparked a whole bunch of outrage. Posts like this one were circulating all over Twitter, calling NFTs a pyramid scheme and just a passing fad. You do realize that's exactly what they said about crypto in 2017. Why can't you accept they're here to stay?
Goodbye!
But when will I see you again?
Oh, never! Never!
Never?
Well, maybe someday.
When? Tomorrow?
Oh, no!
A container, a wooden ball, a plastic water bottle, and a paper towel roll.
Cryptocurrency is extremely confusing, complicated, and flies over 99% of the general public's head. And I'm not talking about, I know what Bitcoin is, I know what Ethereum does, I mean actually using DeFi protocols. It's still extremely niche, and there are not a lot of good learning resources that aren't just trying to sell you some bullshit. But to be honest with you, that is actually good news. It means we're still early. If grandma doesn't have an Ethereum address, you're still early. Now, this is one of the reasons I started my channel, because most people just don't understand how to use this stuff, so I try and make it accessible. But I can't do everything, so I'm gonna show some people who I really recommend as a good learning resource. All these creators are tagged in the comments. Dingle Crypto always drops alpha. Jeff the Dunker, really smart and sarcastic and funny. Diego, my protege, smart kid. And Prolovault, a DeFi OG. The most legendary airdrop in all of cryptocurrency will be the inevitable MetaMask airdrop. It's already been pretty much confirmed. And if you were following me on Twitter or in my Discord, I've been talking about this for months. I think this one is going to be huge, probably on par with the Ethereum name service airdrop. And the ENS airdrop, at the very least, was worth around 3K, so this could be anywhere from 5, 7, or even 10. I think the MetaMask airdrop is going to be based on their in-app swap. If you've ever used the MetaMask swap, I think it should qualify you. But we're guessing as to what actually qualifies it. However, that didn't stop me from making a bunch of MetaMask accounts and doing the swap a whole bunch of times about 2 months ago. So if there really is an airdrop coming for MetaMask, like I think there will be, I'm about to make some fucking heinous bread. Anyways, shout out to the Twitter and Discord gang, we're about to eat together. The new trend in crypto is airdrops, and it might be the best trend ever because you can get this shit for free. But airdrops are actually pretty simple. It's a reward for anybody who participates in Web3. By using the networks as they were intended, you are entitled to these free cryptos. And airdrops are nothing new. Remember the Uniswap airdrop that ended up being worth $20,000? These things can be worth a lot. And we've been seeing an explosion of more and more airdrops, especially this last week. Now, not every airdrop is going to make you super rich or be worth much of anything, and some of them are scams. But for the ones that are legitimate, they can be a great way to literally get hundreds or thousands of dollars absolutely risk-free. It's why I've been telling you for months, almost a year now, to get out there and interact with these DeFi protocols because it will always reward you. Let me know if you want to see some of the airdrops I've been getting. Tether is really the central bank of cryptocurrency, and this is just another piece of evidence to support that. $1 billion printed right out of thin air, $1 billion Tether. Where did it come from? Where's it going? I couldn't tell you. What I can tell you is I have a sneaking suspicion that this market is being propped up by the massive amounts of Tether that have been printed over the last year and a half, 2 years. This huge line is the market cap, aka supply of Tether. And it has increased so much since 2020, I can't even begin to explain it. We'll know when this market is done because they'll stop printing Tether. The recent speculation about a possible connection between Hedera Hashgraph and Walmart is most likely bullshit, and here's why. Walmart has been using blockchain technology for years already. It's called the Hyperledger Fabric. I wrote an entire Twitter thread. If you're not following me on there, the link is in my bio. Companies and institutions don't want to buy your cryptocurrency. It's the same problem that faces XRP. They're just going to build their own, and they literally already have. Walmart has been working with IBM on a food safety blockchain solution. This article is from years ago, and what's funny is IBM sits on the Hedera Council. IBM is known for stealing technology and then profiting off of it. This is literally how Silicon Valley works, and it's happening right here. Here's a list of companies already using Hyperledger Fabric, and Walmart is one of them. This entire conspiracy theory is just such a reach, and anyone who's peddling it is smoking that gas. Here's how you can get up to a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 for absolutely free in 5 minutes. You can get this through a massive cryptocurrency airdrop that just happened today called SOS. I've already sold mine. Yes, it does work. I got about $528 from this one. If you've ever bought or sold any NFTs on OpenSea, you're already qualified for this airdrop. That's the only requirement. All you have to do is go to the OpenDAO.com and connect your wallet. There are a few variables that determines how much of this airdrop you actually get, including the amount you've spent on OpenSea and your number of transactions. It'll tell you the amount of tokens you get right here, and that's it, just claim them. It's up 430% on the day, so I would act quickly. People over on Twitter have already broken down the contract, and it appears to be safe, but just in case, I'd click these 3 dots, connected sites, and remove it just in case. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. 2.5 months ago, I made this video and I told you these 3 cryptocurrency ecosystems were the ones I was the most bullish on, and look what happened. This website shows you the total value locked across all chains, and look what just happened. Terra Luna has flipped the Binance Smart Chain in terms of total value locked. Over 17.5 billion compared to 17 billion, which means that it's now only behind Ethereum. And the price action reflects that. When I tell you to follow the flow of money in crypto, this is what I mean. You don't see this kind of TVL on HBAR. DeFiLlama.com shows you a historical trend of all of the money in crypto. And you can use this as a tool to track that money flow. Look, here's Avalanche, Solana, and Phantom. They've all seen explosive ecosystem growth, and the price has reflected that. These budding ecosystems have the potential for massive returns to those who can spot the trends. And I want you to win, so that's why play-to-earn games are replacing people's actual jobs, especially in the global south. But it's not as easy as it sounds. Most of these little NFTs cost over $1,000 just to get a basic model. And it's also difficult to find play-to-earn games that actually pay out. That's where the sponsor of today's video, Rainmaker Games, comes in. Requiring 0 startup cost, anybody can pick up and play one of the hundreds of available play-to-earn games on their platform. It's a great option for new people who don't maybe want to commit that capital to buying a $1,000 NFT and just want to try out some blockchain games. They achieve this through a split revenue model since they own the NFT and you're playing the game. Everything in their ecosystem is powered by the Rain token. They just had their fair launch and are listing on December 20th. They have some pretty impressive backers. They actually started out as a guild themselves and now currently generate over $700,000 in monthly income. Anyways, go check out Rainmaker. You can literally play these games for free, and as always, there's a giveaway on Twitter. In 2020, I was so broke. I literally drove to the bank to deposit $1 so my checking account would not be overdrafted. And I took this picture to always remind myself how it felt to be that down bad. All the money I had was in crypto and it was crashing. There was no way I was selling a single dime. And I've been working for years at shitty jobs just to have the money to invest into crypto. This shitty ass repair company I worked for, Best Buy on Thanksgiving night and Black Friday, that was horrible. And at Pizza Hut for the majority of the pandemic, I put every red cent into crypto. I invested everything. I had nothing in my bank account. And that's not even taking into account all the jobs and side stuff I did during high school. So when I see comments like this one saying I don't have much money, what should I invest in? You need to invest in yourself. I know that's corny as shit, but that is honestly the best answer I can give you. The path to success is not a straight line. It is a zigzag, and you're gonna have ups and downs. You know how many businesses that I had to start before any of them worked? 4 businesses. I went broke 4 times. I literally dropped out of college to pursue entrepreneurship because I knew if I stayed in there, I was going to end up settling, and I didn't want that. How badly do you want to be successful? Are you willing to go broke multiple times? Are you willing to see your peers end up getting their associate's degrees while you still have nothing? Are you willing to live as broke as possible for as long as it takes? That is the true question. And it's all about dedication and conviction. In 2017, I saw the crypto market explode. I made money off of it, but I ended up losing almost everything. And I learned from it. I told myself, I'm going to be the best crypto trader investor that I've ever could have imagined. And I did it. And it wasn't easy. It took years of researching and understanding what I was doing before I ever became good at what I do now. If I went back in time and saw myself from 4 or 5 years ago, I'd be saying the exact same thing I'm telling you now. How bad do you want to win, and how are you going to get there? Good luck.